in the GasHero is that we are one individual, but we become a clan, and then the clan becomes a guild, and you can explain that system in more detail to us. But let's say I join the game by myself. How am I gonna be able to compete with all other big players or big communities since I'm by myself? How can I find connection with others? Do you guys think is it a problem, or do you think that it is something can be solved very easily?
Yeah, I think solo players is always like like a challenge, but I think on the one hand, if you like, the game itself has a chat system. So if someone joins randomly, it's there's always a chance that there's other people in the clan for others to play together. Because think about it, the way it's working is that if you already formed a clan or even a guild, like you're very likely to have one person landed at that clan and immediately tell other people that, hey, I'm here at Hong Kong, whatever clan, and then just join me here immediately together. So because like otherwise, like if you're too late, other people are going to join your clan, so you would try your best to join at the same time. So then like people who are randomly joining, like usually it's like by themselves alone or maybe like three, four people together. So there is a chance that for you to like chat with your neighbor without knowing them and then gradually get to know them. That's like one example. But there's also, I think, you'll see like as the game start to develop and maybe like in early stage or mid stage, there are people who would realize the importance of population. So people are going to incentivize other people to join them. Like there's always people who are organizing, offering additional incentive and say like, hey, come join this. We'll give you this and that, right? Like, some even like in our team testing, we're seeing that. So essentially, that is like if people are looking out and then try to see like what other people are doing, right? Then it's quite easy to also find some places that's more welcoming versus not. The only thing is that if you chose to randomly kind of land at one place, you if you want to move again, you'll need a container, which is a move item, for you to move somewhere else. But then I think for someone who does not know anyone else and then want to join and try, alternatively, I think they can also just be in our Discord or Twitter and stuff, and then try to see like who are the other ones that are active. I think more or less, like I've already seen a lot of guilds and clans are recruiting. And obviously like different ones, they have different criteria. Some of them are very stringent versus like some of them are more like, casual enjoyment kind of things. So I think like by just browsing through like what people are trying to recruit, like you can find your own, type or style of clan. Like sometimes having being a solo player versus like, having a already formed bond, sorry, already formed clan, like the advantage is that you can always pick and choose. And then there's if you don't like the existing clan, you think they're like too competitive or whatnot, like you can always leave somewhere else and you don't have much social pressure. So it's always two-folded, I'd say. And I think for people who do not like to social with other people, and if they have a lot of, well, money or whatever, they sometimes would just like try to create multiple accounts and be one clan themselves. Sorry, one clan or one guild themselves. These are all allowed. Like these are all not like outside of rules, right? So you can always just play around that. That's why I meant earlier in the previous question about as long as like you're playing within the rules, there's a lot of ways for you to play. So even being by yourself in an extreme case, like if you really care, you could actually have one clan just by yourself with multiple accounts, and then the purpose maybe is like you want to become have an official position in a structure, or maybe like you just want to be a PvP champion. Like it's all possible. So yeah, I think different types of player can always find their place. It's just a matter of like if you are not extrovert enough, other people are gonna come find you. It's how the system was designed. Like people are naturally incentive aligned to to invite or work with other people. So like when it comes to like like what you in the question you asked about competition, but I actually always call it co-opetition, because at clan level, at guild level, the way we design a game is always that you would have to work together, but at the same time within the structure, um, you'll also have some sort of competition. So it's very nuanced how you play your dynamic with other people, but it's impossible to just have competition. I think that would just ruin the game dynamic. Yeah.